What if tomorrow your bank account just stopped working? Not hacked, not frozen by the government, just gone. No cash, no transfers, no access. Sounds like a movie, right? But this has already happened to millions of people during the deadliest war in human history. And the scary part? The exact same warning signs are showing up again right now. When World War II began, most people weren't worried about bombs first. They were worried about bread. In Germany, by the early 1940s, the government had one solution to fund the war: print money. Massive amounts of it. And for a while, it worked. Soldiers got paid. Weapons got built. The war machine kept moving. But back home, something terrifying was happening. Prices were rising. Slowly at first, then all at once. A loaf of bread that cost 1 Reichsmark in 1939 cost 10 by 1943. This is called wartime hyperinflation. In Hungary, it got so bad that prices were doubling every 15 hours. People were literally burning currency for heat. Meanwhile, in Japan, the government froze bank accounts. Citizens couldn't withdraw their own money. The state needed it more than they did. And in occupied Europe, entire banking systems were dismantled overnight. Gold reserves stolen. Currencies replaced by force. The financial system didn't just weaken during WW2. It collapsed completely in country after country. By 1944, even before the war ended, economists looked around and said, "We cannot let this happen again." So 44 nations sat down in a small hotel in New Hampshire, Bretton Woods, and rebuilt the global financial system from scratch. They tied every currency to the US dollar. They tied the dollar to gold. They created the IMF and the World Bank. Now fast forward to today. We don't have a world war, not yet. But look at what we do have. Russia's war in Ukraine caused Europe's energy prices to explode. Western nations froze $300 billion of Russia's foreign reserves. China and Saudi Arabia are quietly making oil deals, not in dollars. For the first time in 80 years, countries are asking if we need the dollar. The patterns aren't identical to 1939, but they rhyme. Are we heading toward another Bretton Woods moment? History doesn't repeat exactly. But if there's one thing WW2 taught us, war doesn't just destroy buildings. It destroys the money in your pocket. If you want to understand how they protected themselves and what that strategy looks like today, Part 2 is coming soon.